Aloha folks, Adrian here from Inside the Desert Oasis Room podcast, and we are here at Tiki Oasis 2017. If you're a mug collector like me, you know that this is the place to get all your tiki mugs and art, and let's go take a look and see what they got. John O, I like your shirt.
Where are you filming? Oh my God!
Wait, don't go anywhere. Come and join us. So I'm here with DJ Lena Licaro and John Okanishi. They helped us out with this really great room party last night.
Oh my God, that was a great party, wasn't it?
I had so much fun. It was about 100 degrees in there, though.
It was hot.
It was a hot party.
Yes. Hello.
Let's talk about the bands that played. We had the El Caminos from Japan, and we had the Kilaueas from Germany.
Oh yeah, they were great.
International surf music is an international language. Both bands were here as part of the U.S. tour. Both bands said the best sets of their tour were last night inside the Desert Oasis room.
I gotta tell you, I met the El Caminos on the elevator on the way up. What a surprise, because their personalities just seem so quiet and conservative, and they rocked the house.
That's right, they did.
So, what did you guys think? You think that we pulled it off?
110%. 110%.
Yes. As a party expert, I give it 2 thumbs up.
And our DJ for the night.
Oh yeah, it was fun. Just got some funky tunes, 60s kind of stuff. People were digging it.
Yeah. You know, people had a good time because we ran out of booze and they were out there hanging around.
Right. Oh, by the way, can I just say those drinks? Delicious.
So, let's give a shout out to Jason at 320 Main. Jason was the one who created that drink for us. Of course, made with Tandawai rum, our favorite rum in the world.
So good. Can you tell me what were the other ingredients in it? It was so good.
There's I believe there's orgeat, there's passion fruit,
yes,
and there is Don's mix in there.
It was very fruity, and you know, some tiki drinks can be too sugary. That one was really nicely balanced.
Yes, balanced.
Refreshing.
That would be a bar
commercial.
It would be no seriously. If that was a drink, if they served it in a bar, that would become like one of my regular drinks at that bar.
Absolutely.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Great drinks, great tunes, great people.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna let you go. I see you guys are drinking coffee. I should probably do that too. So cheers, let's do cheers. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
We're gonna go out, we're gonna see if we can look at some tiki mugs and stuff.
Yes, have a great time.
Aloha, aloha.
Thank you.
Aloha.
How are you doing this morning, Mr. Johnny Velour?
Doing very well. How about you?
I'm doing great, thanks. Did you do any of the room parties last night?
I did. I went to yours.
Well, other than mine, did you do any other ones?
I did some private room parties.
Okay, cool. Which one was your favorite?
Yours was pretty rockin'.
Okay, that was what I was hoping that you were gonna say. Hey, I wanted to come here and see what you got this year. You know, like, you look like you have some new tiki mugs this year. Tell me about them.
I sure do. I'm doing these ones where it's underglazed with the tappa, using just multicolors instead of doing carving work.
So these colors are different than what I normally see you do.
Correct. This is kind of, because it's something new. I usually do carving, just kind of like that,
right,
where this is just a more colorful version of it.
Now, one of the things that I don't think people realize is that every piece here is handmade.
Yes, correct. Everything is all thrown on the potter's wheel, and then I do the carving and all the painting.
Very cool. Do you have a favorite style that you like to make?
Yes, actually. This is like one of my favorite styles to do marbling, which is for this particular one, I took 3 different clays, and when it throws on the wheel, it will marble up into this spiral formation.
So are the clays all different types of clay, or is it just different colors?
They are different types of clay. Like the white in here is porcelain.
Oh, that's pretty cool. But if it's a different type of clay, does it matter how you fire it?
Not really. These are all cone 10 clays.
Okay, very cool. And this one is a variation on the Tiki Bob mug.
Yes.
So I don't see as many bowls as you normally have.
I sold a few before you got here.
Oh, no, it's okay. Those are my favorite.
You have this really great big bowl here that just came out of the kiln.
Wow, that's pretty nice. And then this is all hand carved in here too, right?
Yes.
I have, to think about this, I think I have about 5 of your bowls.
You probably do.
I have a
6.
clamshell with this like really iridescent. Well, are you offering this to me if you say that? With this really iridescent kind of glaze, and I have a few of the other carved bowls.
Right.
But something that you're doing that I don't see a lot of in mugs and ceramics is the gold glaze.
Oh yeah. So this one here has a gold face on it where it's actual real gold, and it's gold luster, so it goes into its own special, very low firing.
When you work with the gold, does it change the way that you normally glaze a mug?
Yes, because I have to paint this on, and it's difficult to see because when I'm painting it on, it's not gold. It's kind of a caramel color, and it's really hard to see on the blue glaze.
Very cool. Now, I just have one last comment that I want to make.
Sure.
I love your shirt. I just noticed it has Johnny Velour Ceramics on it.
Yes, I made this design, and I had a shirt made out of it. And I have the pottery tools on it as well.
Very cool. I love it.
Thanks.
Give us your website address. Let's give you a shout out. Tell everybody out here where they can find your stuff.
It's on johnnyvelour.com, JohnnyVelour.
JohnnyVelour.com. I've known Johnny for probably coming up on, when did we meet? 2001, 2002?
I think so, yes.
And he looks exactly the same. Exactly the same. Thanks for talking to us, Johnny.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Here at Tiki Oasis, we always have this giant tiki head of a tiki bar. And speaking of tiki heads, look who we have here, Mr. Tiki Head. How are you doing today?
Aloha.
Tell me about what your weekend is like so far, Mr. Tiki Head.
It's been very mysterious. How about your weekend?
It's been very intoxicating.
Intoxicating. Now, it is international intrigue here at Tiki Oasis. Are you the spy I'm looking for?
No, you are not the spy I'm looking for. I like the tie-in, though. Are you a Star Wars fan?
Am I a Star Wars fan? Well, of course. I'm a Star Wars fan of anything.
With that said, who's your favorite character? I'm curious because you make all these really fabulous heads.
Probably C-3PO. I'll go with C-3PO.
Do you have a C-3PO head yet?
That could happen. That could happen.
Awesome, awesome. Now, I love that you made the head the same as the event mug.
Yes.
There you go. Exactly the same. And then because it is an international espionage theme, you have a disguise on.
I'm not supposed to reveal my secret identity, so that's why I have the beard on and the glasses. But shh, it's between you and I, okay?
All right, all right. I'll try not to say.
Reveal my secret identity in front of everyone here.
I'll try not to. But I saw your posse in there, though.
Yes. I had decided this year what happens is after midnight when someone sprinkles water on me and then I have a cocktail after midnight, I multiply. And that's what happened this year.
Oh, okay. So are you guys going crawling tonight?
We may not. You'll have to tune in and find out, my friend.
Thanks for talking to us, Mr. Tiki Head.
Aloha to my lovely fans and to you, sir, Tiki Pop, Master Estacio, Adrian.
Thank you. Aloha. What's up, fellas?
Hey, what's up, Adrian?
What's happening, man? Happy Tiki Oasis.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, you too.
How are you feeling this morning? Did you guys go room crawling last night?
Oh, yeah. A little tired, you know, but it is what it is.
I got to bed at, I think, 3:30, and that's what I was gonna say. Early, right?
Early, man. Yeah.
The pool was full at 3:30.
Really? Oh man, I don't know where I was.
So, you know, every time you guys come out here, for our viewers, our listeners, this is for the podcast, by the way, believe it or not, we're doing some video now.
Rad.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, very
so I wanted to come here because you guys always bring down the big well, is this guy? What's the name of this guy now?
This is Akubar.
Akubar. Okay, because I know that there was Raku, there was Big. The bit. What was the name of the first one?
Raku and Aku. This is Aku.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
There's 5 or 6 of them.
Do you help make those?
A little bit, but Nacho's the mastermind. He's the one who creates that whole thing.
Moral support.
Yeah,
mostly moral support.
Little hands here and there once in a while, but
Yeah.
plus towing it over here.
We like to
Oh
watch
man.
him do it.
Yeah, you know, I saw you stuck on the freeway.
Yeah, 3 hours. 3 hours where it said, I guess it was a big wreck, 2 rigs. I guess one had fuel or something in it and it exploded, burned the whole hill down. We all sat for 3 hours. We got here at night. We've never brought this monster in at night. First time, but people came together and helped us out like they usually do, Tiki Oasis style. Got it in here.
Now, I hope that that accident was okay for everybody involved, but I gotta say I'm glad that he survived.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we all are.
Right, exactly. So I wanted to give you guys some love. You know, Woody, everybody knows Woody's lamps.
Oh, come on now.
Woody's lamps are the best. I tell everybody he's probably the best.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Would you agree?
I agree, man. 1,000%.
That's good. Keeps me going. I like to hear stuff like that.
Tell me how you got started, Woody.
Well, I don't want to say it, but honestly, I couldn't afford an Oceanic Arts lamp 15 years ago and just started building them myself, you know?
You know, a lot of carvers get started that way too.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's just, it started as a hobby and now it's turned into, you know, a little side business, so.
It looks like you're doing good too, because I only see 2 lamps left here.
Yeah, that one's sold. There's one left. But I only brought 6, so, you know, chances are good.
And it helps pay for your trip.
Absolutely, that's kind of the point, you know? Just making people happy, that's what it's all about.
So I do a little bit of lamp making myself.
Right.
So I can reverse engineer how you did some of this stuff, but
Yeah.
tell the people, that one right there on the far end, tell them about how what pieces are on there and how you made that.
So I collect hats, and I had one for a very, very long time, and recently found another that matched the same, you know, size and everything and aesthetic, and then decided just to put the 2 together because that's sort of a traditional style. But they were a little yellow, you know, so I really tried to spend some time aging the whole thing, and tweaked it, kept working with it, added shells to it, put some rope on it and stuff, and finally I was like, okay, that's it, I'm done.
And you do stuff with resin too.
Yeah, so the one above has 4 resin panels on it with bamboo trivets, and then it's backed by Fijian Tapa, which I'd never seen it done, but I really like the look of it, you know, it kind of has an old school vibe to it, so.
Yeah, it looks totally old school. It looks like it's 100 years old.
Yeah, thanks. That's what I was going for.
Yeah, that's the look. That's the look. Now, I want to talk about Mondo's shirt.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
So Mondo, I think last year you had the full-on upper lower, right? Yeah.
Pantsuit. A Hawaiian long sleeve, yeah.
All this stuff is vintage.
Everything I have is vintage. Vintage and made in Hawaii only. So all made in Hawaii only.
Cool, cool. Well, all your stuff here, where can we find that?
Well, barkcloth_beachcomber at Instagram. And then you can also email me at mondotiki@yahoo.com.
Okay, what about you, Woody?
Email me at jchadgreenwood@yahoo.com. So.
Very cool. Thanks, fellas.
All right.
Thank you.
Cheers, brother.
Love, man.
Aloha, aloha.
Aloha. For sure.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Happy Oasis. Hey guys.
Hey. It's great.
You guys having fun?
Aloha. Yeah, having a blast.
Aloha.
Just got a new lei, brown lei.
That's a beautiful shirt.
Thank you. Liberty House.
Say it again.
It's a Liberty House shirt.
Very nice, very nice. So are you guys having fun?
Yeah, we're having a good time.
I'm walking over to Tiki Tony's booth right now.
Yeah, you have to go get a number and stand in line.
Well, what if I just want to talk? Do I have to have, is he like Michael Jackson now? He's like so popular?
Yeah.
I have to make an appointment to talk to my friend.
Appointment to talk to Tony.
Wow. All right, so we're going to go do
Buddies.
we're going to go do that. Wish us luck.
Good luck, Adrian.
Happy Oasis. Aloha, Jason.
Aloha. How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
Good. Good, man.
Your drink was great last night.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
So for all of our listeners, Jason is the man behind the drink we served at the room party last night for Tanduai Rum and the Royal Hawaiian.
Yes, that was a tropical itch, or a variation of.
Variation of the Tropical Itch was a real classic tiki drink. And for those that don't know, Jason's got experience as a craft cocktail bartender because he owns 320 Main in Seal Beach.
I do. For about 8 years now.
Oh, tell us about your restaurant.
It's a American restaurant, steaks, chops, seafood, mac and cheese, that kind of stuff. And we do classic cocktails, but we have a tiki night, Tiki Tuesday, and we also do an annual tiki night that's very big. So
I've gone to the tiki night more than once.
Yeah.
The food is great. The drinks are great.
Thank you. Thank you. I agree.
Of course. And you also do Whiskey Wednesdays.
We do. Yeah, for the people that like tiki drinks but want to drink whiskey instead. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so. I like whiskey, either in a drink or even by itself.
Sure, absolutely.
So, one of the things that I learned about throwing one of these big room parties is that when you don't drink, when you're actually in a room party, you don't drink.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. I lived in Vegas for a while, and it was like, if you live in Vegas, you probably shouldn't gamble. Kind of the same rules.
Yeah, I think that applies. We should. I see Rebecca over here. We should call her in here. Let's give her some love. Come in, Rebecca. Aloha.
Aloha. Hi.
How are you feeling this morning?
I'm great.
Are you tired? Are you hungover? Did you have anything to drink at our party?
I definitely tried the punch and it was awesome, but I'm saving myself for today, so I'm ready.
Bring it
Cool,
up.
cool. What are your plans today? Shopping?
Yeah, we just stopped by Tiki Tony's booth. We're going to go over and say hi to Thor and say hi to Johnny Velour, but...
Thor did our Tiki Throwdown posters this year, so we're really excited. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Those are great. You promised me one. I want one.
Yes. What we have here, he's got one of these. This is the sneak peek. And then the one that we unveil at the Throwdown will be full color and much bigger.
Very cool. This looks really great.
Yeah, all
Now-
the bartenders on there.
I've been told that I need a number to go talk to Tiki Tony.
Oh, right?
Yeah.
I was waiting to see David Nelm's Tiki Chippy over here to get my number, but we got right in. It worked out.
Well, I'm going to go give it a shot right now. Wish me luck.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to start calling him the Michael Jackson of Tiki.
Right?
Good name.
Thanks, you guys.
Yeah, of course.
Let's give your restaurant another plug. Give the address.
320 Main. That's the name and the address. How cool is that?
That's genius.
Right?
Who thought of that?
Wasn't me.
Oh, see, I thought it was you. That's why I put the mic in.
It was actually 320 Main before that, and I was just like, well, that's easy to get to. So,
keep it.
yeah.
320 Main. Okay, that's where I'm gonna go for. What's the latest one? You guys are doing like a Tiki Throwdown, right?
Yeah, Tiki Throwdown, August 28th, starts at 7 o'clock.
Cool. Thanks for talking to me, you guys.
Of course, man.
Happy Oasis.
Talking.
Again.
Happy Oasis.
Great party.
Yeah. Awesome party. Thank you.
Awesome. Cheers. Hey, buddy.
Whoa! How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, very good.
I had to sneak back here because you're so busy.
Oh, well, it was a crazy morning for sure. So it's died down a little bit now. Now I'm like on the spot, like making me nervous.
Well, I had to sneak in here because you're like the Michael Jackson of Tiki now.
Wait,
I need an appointment to go see you.
You can come anytime as long as it's between 12 and 1 on Sundays.
12 and 1 on Sundays. All right. Yeah, I guess that'll work. But you won't be here though, right? That's what you're telling me
No,
now.
I won't be here.
Well, you know what, Tony, I know you've been on the podcast a couple times.
A few times, yeah.
What do you think? Like, we're doing it on video now.
I like it. I'm excited.
Say hi to our listeners.
What? Hi, listeners.
Our listeners.
Wait, they're watchers.
Our listeners have become viewers.
Yeah.
Hi, viewers.
Hi, viewers.
Tell our viewers about your stuff.
Illustrations that we turn into wacky objects. Like we've got the mermaid mug is the newest one. Wacky bird head carvings over here.
So what I want them to know is that all of this stuff is made with driftwood.
Yeah, a lot of driftwood carved on the, everything I get from the beach, carve it. Yeah.
Like the toucans behind you.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I can't elaborate more, but yeah. Oh, my little mermaid. Okay, so here's. I don't. No more cockamora. No.
Cockamora. Cock-a-more.
Cockamora. No more cockamora. But I got the mermaid plush. Excited about these. My daughter loves them.
Yeah, so we got video bomb by Brad, right? Is that what we call it instead of photobomb?
I think so. That's what they call it now. So
thank you for that, Brad.
Hashtag that.
Hey, Brad, come here. Come around here. Let's talk to Brad. Aloha, brother.
Hello? I like your shirt. I'm Brad, by the way. Thank you. Thank you.
I like your shirt.
It's my anniversary shirt from Tiki T.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I don't think
Tiki
have you ever
T.
been to the Tiki T?
A couple times. What do you think?
I know you're there every other day.
I'm at Tiki T every Wednesday because we love the Tiki T.
This is the next shirt I want to get right here.
This is the Inside the Desert Oasis room shirt. We gave this out at the party last night.
Oh, darn. Well, there's some on eBay that are a lot cheaper I could probably get.
Well, actually, since you're bringing it up, you can get some at Amazon after this.
Amazon.com. All right. That's where
Well, we'll let everybody know about that one.
I remember seeing some of the knockoff ones too. I won't bring that up though.
Well, no, but you know you've arrived when you get knocked off.
I was impressed. I was like, oh, Adrian's moving up in the world. He was knocked off.
That's exactly what I was referring to. Yeah, the eBay ones. But
yeah, exactly.
I want the real deal Tiki Oasis Desert Oasis Room podcast shirt.
The official shirt. Yeah, we'll make sure you get one.
All right. Good seeing you guys.
Hey, thanks for wearing the Tiki T shirt. Let's give them some love. You know, Tiki T is they're located they're kind of like on the border of Hollywood and LA, and they've been around since 1961. Opened by Ray Buin, one of the original bartenders from Down the Beachcomber. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, probably one of our favorite tiki bars in SoCal.
What's your favorite drink over there?
What's the one that's named after you?
Good, I like that. We don't have one named after me yet. I'm gonna have to.
Ray's.
Oh, the mug.
Yeah, that's what it was. All right.
Yeah. All right. Well, you look like you've got a bunch of customers to tend to, Tony. Michael Jackson of Tiki.
Thanks for saying that, but there's no one here. There's tumbleweed just went. Oh no, we got someone. Yeah, we got someone. All right.
Awesome. All right.
I'm up to
Thank you. Just the man I want to talk to.
What's up, ladies?
How you doing, Boris?
Good. How are you?
How are you feeling this morning?
Feeling good. How about you?
I'm feeling pretty good. You have a lot to drink?
1803. After your party last night, I have no choice but to feel great.
Yeah, me too. Had fun.
It was a good party.
I like that. You got to put the ting on that smile.
Thanks to Tandui Rum and the Royal Hawaiian and you.
Thank you, Boris.
Is that all right?
It's great. I want to talk to that guy right there. Bam!
Dude, I miss your furry microphone.
I know. I have I have this professional crew following me around now. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Our listeners have become viewers instead.
All right, I like that. It's a good idea. It's good to actually, so they can visualize it. Because, I mean, you describe something and everybody thinks something different.
Yeah, totally.
The true, sad reality.
That is. So let's talk about Tiki Diablo.
All right.
Tell me about how you guys started.
man, just being tenacious and nosy. All right, just getting in there and self-taught.
Now I know you're a tiki carver, a mug sculptor. You're doing glasses. I know I've got some art from you as well. You're doing the new Tandoi mug.
I am, yeah. Very excited about that. I like a challenge, and you kind of put me through the ringer a couple times, and I'm not embarrassed to say I sculpted 2 versions before this one, and this is the final cut,
I love the final cut. Tell the story about the mugs that you are releasing for the podcast.
Well, we're actually, it's a series of 3 mugs that complete a kind of secret set. And this is a homage to some tikis that were in Orange County, carved by Milan Guanco. And I have 3 different clients. You're kind of the common denominator between all of them. And you have to purchase all 3 to complete the reimagined scene for the 3 tikis that were in front of the building.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. So the carver was Milan Guanco. He's a Filipino immigrant from way back in the day. He used to actually carve with the guys at Oceanic Arts.
Yeah. And did you say Milan?
Milan, I know. You know why I said Milan? Because I always thought it was Milan Guanco, and then Bob corrected me.
Well, how does Bob know? Bob's not Filipino, and he doesn't speak Spanish. So I pronounce it like as if you would say it in Spanish, Milan.
Right, I understand that, but I guess Leroy used to carve with Milan. That's how they pronounce it. They'd go carving, and then they'd go eat Filipino food afterwards.
So is it Leroy or Leroy?
Yeah. Is it Sepulveda or Sepulveda?
I don't know.
So what's the future of Tiki Diablo? What else you got coming out?
Exciting stuff. I don't want to jinx it, but I don't like to contain myself in just one thing. I like to do something different, come out of left field, and kind of put myself in an uncomfortable situation, and see if I can pull it off.
Let's give our viewers and our listeners your web address, your Instagram, all that. Where can they find your stuff?
At Tiki Diablo on Instagram, tikidiablo.com. Yes, I finally have a proper website, thanks to Michael Hantula. And what else? Facebook. That's kind of more like, I don't know, I mix it up. It's personal and business, but I mean, that's the way I do business. So Daniel Gallardo on Facebook.
There you go, folks. Hit up Tiki Diablo. Get that new Tandoi USA Tiki mug. It's actually a trio, so we've got a Steadfast mug, and we've got a Real Hawaiian mug, too.
Yeah, it's Maganda.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate everything. Thanks for working hard for us.
Thanks for making me sweat.
Big Toe!
Aloha, brother.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, Adrian. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you feeling today?
I'm completely back at 100% now. It was a rough night.
You sound like you're losing your voice.
Well, it's Tiki Oasis. We do a lot of shouting.
Yeah, cool.
A lot of yelling over bands.
Yeah. Let's talk about your art.
Well, I in my other lifetime, I did a lot of traveling throughout the South Pacific and really fell in love with Polynesian art and the folklore and religion of Hawaii and the islands and the tikis. And so I have sort of tried to work it into a way to make a living and pay the rent. So
is it working?
It's awesome. I get to travel a lot of great places. I've had shows in Australia and Japan and Europe, and we're going to an art show in Hawaii in November. So can't complain. It's been a great life.
So there's a particular piece I want to talk about.
Oh, sure.
You know what it is?
So yeah. So we did a dark tiki art show earlier this year, and I was sort of there's a trope in tiki carving of a headhunter, and it's mostly from the Philippines. So I did some research into what that was, and I discovered that the headhunter, it was inspired by a chief, Lapu Lapu from the Philippines, who and they've named a tropical drink after it called the Chief Lapu Lapu now. But he actually was responsible for Ferdinand Magellan not circumnavigating the globe himself, but just his ships made it back. But he tried to work some inter-island, inter-tribe politics in the Philippines, and the result was Chief Lapu Lapu taking Ferdinand Magellan's head.
So the Lapu Lapu. So I have a theory that the Lapu Lapu, or the drink, the Chief Lapu Lapu, was invented by a Filipino bartender, because it seems like natural to me, right? That the early days of tiki, the bartenders were mostly Filipino, and then you have a drink named after a Filipino warrior.
Oh, for sure.
That kind of makes sense to me. So that's my theory.
That's a good theory. That's a good hypothesis.
Hypothesis, yeah, that's a good word for it. So tell me about your other art.
Well,
where are your mugs? Show me your mugs.
Yeah, so I always try to do some hand-painted mugs for the show. And so this year I have a couple things from Tiki Farm that I've designed for various bars. The hand grenade was designed for the 15th anniversary of Tiki Farm. And so I did a little hand paint on that. And the Lava Lech is a zombie mug for Frankie's in Las Vegas. And then this was the 8th anniversary. He's called the Ghost Dragon, also for Frankie's Tiki Room. And so I just do some hand paints to make them a little unique and give people a little something else to collect. My special set of paintings, I did this little set of party animals this year for Tiki Oasis. So that's what those are.
They all have the same smile.
I think it's my smile.
Yeah, I think it's your smile too.
After a couple Mai Tais.
Where can people find your art?
BigToeArt.com, and you can find a link to my Etsy shop, which is the best way to buy it.
Any shows coming up?
Well, I'm in the Art of the Tiki show, and that's in October at La Luz de Jesus. And then after that, we're doing a show on Kona at the Royal Hawaiian. So that'll be the week before Thanksgiving.
Can you tell them that I'm one of your assistants so I can go to Kona with you?
I do need an art.
Come on, I'll have you on my show.
I do need an art caddy. So yeah,
awesome.
You're engaged.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for talking to us.
Right on, man. Oh, my pleasure. Have fun.
Aloha. Happy Oasis.
Yeah, you too.
All right, thanks. Once again, I'm Adrian from Inside the Desert Oasis Room podcast. I hope you enjoyed our segment on Tiki Oasis. If you want to learn more about tiki culture, cocktail culture, alternative cultures, all that kind of fun stuff, check out the podcast. And we hope to see you again next year at Tiki Oasis. Take care, guys.